Ancient Egypt was straight up crazy. From insane neutrals to marrying their own daughters, ancient Egypt has a lot to talk about, and sometimes I think it'd be better if we didn't talk about it, but let's do it anyway. So as you know, the leaders of ancient Egypt were called pharaohs, and they were basically considered a god among the people. And of course, what pharaoh wouldn't want to protect their bloodline, right? They can't just let anyone marry their sons or daughters, especially daughters, right? So what could they do to protect their godlike image? Well, they came up with the best solution for their daughters, and it was to marry them. Yeah, I know, gross. But thing is, back then, it wasn't so looked down upon as it is today. In fact, they could understand why the pharaoh did it. I mean, who wouldn't want to protect their precious bloodline? I'm just kidding. But still, incest relationships in ancient Egypt were pretty normal in their culture. Another reason to be glad you're in the present. Now let's get into another reason we should be glad we're in the present, and that is the use of child labor. Now, to be honest, this one isn't so surprising to me as it may be for other people. But yes, indeed, the pharaohs did use children for their building projects. The children were usually used for mixing cement and cleaning the work areas. The pharaohs were believed to be a direct descendant from the gods, as you know, and therefore, their building projects were considered significantly religious for the people. So, it would mean that the children working there were considered as doing the gods a service. How insane, isn't it? Especially today with our society, child labor is completely out of the question. Unless you're in the sign factory. I mean, anyways.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
So moving on to the most favorite topic of the people, which is death. Well, manner of death, actually. The pharaohs indeed had their own ways to punish criminals and slaves alike, which brings up our next topic, punishments. Pharaohs had their own kind of punishments for whoever they wanted to see suffer, and one of the ways they punished criminals was animal torture, which could be one of the scariest methods they used. The pharaohs would have their criminal thrown into a small arena, where in it could be an animal ranging from a lion to a crocodile. This method of punishment was slow, but painful, and was usually held in public for everyone to see. Lions especially were considered a symbol of power of the gods, and so were crocodiles. Now, the reason why they were displayed publicly, it was really simple. Really, it was just to make sure that everyone saw how they were being punished and use the criminals as an example for the rest of the people to never cross the pharaoh's path. If there's any more sick facts that we didn't cover here, let us know in the comments. Other than that, that's all for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And don't forget, if you want to show some love, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next video.